Recently I saw a lot of tweets telling that Fortnite Chapter 4 Island is smaller than Chapters 3. I didn't believe, so I had to do some tests by my own and saw that they miscalculated the size. First we need to understand why what they did isn't correct. For starters, they just superimposed the two maps, and tried to fit just the height of the map. That's not correct, because they just doing one axis, and you need to take into account the two of the axis. Fortnite map isn't unidimensional, is bidimensional, because we have an area that we want to compare. So, what's the right way to do this? First, you need to put the two maps, side to side, no matter the size right now. I already sized these two to fit my canvas. Second, we just need to tint one of the maps, to use different colors, for example black and white, so we can compare. Later, you need to find an element that mostly keeps the proportion in the two maps, and that we know that hold its size from chapter to chapter. We used a single road in a bridge, because the width of the road hasn't changed, and we know that the bridge will hold a straight line that we can compare. And paint the two of the elements, in one map and the other. We used red to color the relative area of the maps. Now that we have the elements painted, we can change the position of the upper map, to fit the paint, and maybe change what need to be changed, to see if in fact, the maps are different in size. Changing the opacity, we can compare and fit the two red lines, and see that they fit perfectly to each other, so this mostly tells us that the maps are not different in size, and that their areas are quite similar in proportion. The transparent land is where Chapter 4 map is bigger than Chapter 3 map. To make a better fit and comparison, we can't use rotation, to fit the bay area of South Chapter 4 Island, and fit this with the 7 Sanctuary Beach, being the two of them the wider entrances of water inland, and rotate the upper map like 90 degrees counterclockwise. So you see, the map is indeed quite similar in size, and definitely not that smaller as people is thinking. Using the right way to compare we can see it in a fair way. Needless to say, that the method is not perfect, and that further measures need to be taken inside game, but for now this might be a clear way to understand the size of both maps.